Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to make a review of this OUKITEL K15 PLUS, the smartphone. I'll get you through the unboxing, I'll show you how to set it up, what's the performance, and at the end I'll share my honest thoughts. So guys, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, and also I would really appreciate if you can tap the like button. So now let's get into the video. This is how the box looks like. It comes sealed. It's pretty standard for any OUKITEL phones, and this is the back. We have information about the product and also about the company, but the most important is to see what is inside. So I'm just gonna open it. So this is what we get inside. There is the cable, charging cable. It's the USB Type-C. There is a fast charger. It's 18 watts, which can be opened like this. And of course we have the phone, which we're gonna look at it in a moment. We have a user manual. We have the warranty certificate, and here some more instructions related to the battery. And here we have the key to open the SIM compartment. The phone comes in this protective foil, and this is the first overview. So this phone comes with a case, and this is how it looks like. It has this brand over here, OUKITEL, and also these protective corners. And this is how it looks on the side. As you can see, on this side there is nothing, and on the other side there is the power button and the plus and minus to adjust the volume. And this is how it looks when it's removed. As you can see, I'm doing it with only one hand, so it's very easy. This is the back of it. It's just plain, and this is how the phone looks at the back. It has this information about the email and also sticker over here that can be removed. And now I'm going to take you through the ports. So here on this side we have the power button and the lock button, and we have plus and minus to adjust the volume. And on the other side, as you guys can see, there is nothing. Here at the top we can see the jack port. I didn't even expect to have a jack port on this phone. And here at the bottom, here is the microphone, here is the speaker, and we have the charging port. Here on the side the design is very interesting, and it has the power button and the volume button plus and minus. On the other side there is the SIM slot, and if we use the pin, just gonna pump it here, and this is how the SIM slot looks like. There is a space for one nano SIM card, and also for the second one, because it's a dual SIM phone. But if you want to add the extra memory, an SD card, then you can add only one SIM card. Now I'd like to show you what the real weight of this phone, and I'm just going to put it on the scale. As we can see, it's 354 grams, but I would like to show you as well what's the weight without the case. Now it's without the case, so it weighs 321 grams. Now I'm going to press long the power button, and I'm going to wait and see how long it takes for the phone to boot. Yeah, so it took around 40 seconds, which is not bad for the performance of this phone. Yeah, so it didn't take too long for the phone to load, considering that it has 4 GB. The Bluetooth is already activated, as I can see. I'm just going to deactivate this one to save battery. And this is the first overview of the screen. As you guys can see, the actual working surface doesn't take the whole screen. It has this part over here which looks a bit strange. And also here at the top, it just goes like this. Now I have connected to the internet, and I will show you how fast this phone is. So I'm going to access YouTube. As you can see, it takes a bit of time because this phone is runs on 4 GB of RAM. And I'm gonna hit got it, notification. And as you guys can see, the display is not very responsive. My internet connection is quite good, but this one is a bit in slow motion. It has a massive lag. Here on the side there is the volume button, and now it's at max volume. And it's not very responsive, because once I press the buttons, it's supposed to go instantly, but it goes a bit delayed. This is the max volume. And it goes too fast. So this now it goes on vibrate. and I'm trying to place this on full screen, but apparently, yeah, it took quite a lot of time. And this is how it looks on full screen. As you can see, guys, because of the aspect ratio of the screen, when you're watching videos, you have these sides over here which are not covered, which is a bit strange because I was thinking that it's going to be on full screen. The internal memory of this phone is 32 GB, but if we go here to settings and if we go to storage, we will see that already 24% of the internal memory is used by the system and other apps. And in order to get additional memory, you'll need to get a micro SD, which goes into the Steam slot, and you can add up to 256 giga. The resolution of the screen is 720 pixels by 1600, and the aspect ratio is 20:9, but in my opinion it's not very responsive. In terms of camera, here at the back we can see there are three lenses. There's a matrix and AI camera, there's a flash in the middle, and the resolution of these ones is 13 megapixels. And at the front, the camera is located over there, and this one has 5 megapixels. And now I'm going to show you how this one works. I'm gonna open the camera, and this is how it looks like. I cannot say that it's very responsive. Also, the combination between highlights and shadows, not really great. I'm just gonna take a picture, and a picture like this. And as you guys can see, it doesn't cover the whole screen. So we have this top part over here. We can go to settings, and we can adjust obviously settings based on our preference. Here is the flash, and here is the selfie. And exactly as I said, the the mirror function looks a bit better than the selfie mode. And I'm just gonna take a picture, and one like this. And in order to navigate between the functions, we cannot just swipe like this. It takes a bit of time for the camera to react. Yeah, this is the video quality. It's extremely sharp. I'd say a bit too much, and honestly, the quality of the video is not great at all, in my opinion. This is the refresh rate. It's very, very bad. Not pleased at all with the quality of the camera. And this is gonna stop this on, and I'm just gonna put the selfie mode. Yeah, it took a bit of time to react, and I'm just gonna press play, and this is how it records. I cannot say that the selfie mode is bad. The tones are quite okay, and also it's quite responsive compared to the main camera. I think the selfie camera is significantly better. Stop this, and then there is a beauty mode. Obviously we can make some settings over here. If we press on this arrow, then we can adjust the intensity of the beauty, or basically it softens the skin. You have the portrait mode, and on portrait mode, as I can see, there is no option to change the camera, to use the front camera. And there is the mono, which looks like this, and on this one we have the option to change it. Yeah, basically it's this mono is black and white, and I'll show you now the pro mode. Here we can adjust the ISO based on our preference. We can adjust the exposure and the white balance. Basically we have 4 options to choose from, basically 5 in terms of white balance, because one is on auto, and I suggest to use it as it is. This is the quality of the camera during evening time. As you can see, guys, it's not very responsive. It is very noisy, and the colors are not as great. I'm just gonna take a picture, and this is how it looks. And I would like to show you now the video option. There is a massive difference in terms of colors between picture and video, and it takes quite a long time to focus. Basically, you just have to press with the finger in the middle of the screen, and now it's unfocused, which is not very great. And I'm going to record something, and the video looks like this. It is very shaky in my opinion, and also it has this green, which is not very great. Probably if I stand still and if I just move like this, you can see the frame rate is not great at all. It's gonna stop this, and now I'm going to show you how the selfie camera performs. Doesn't have too much light. Can I say that selfie mode it's not good, because even daytime I consider it to be a bit better than the main camera. Just gonna place this back, and I would like to show you something very important. For example, if I go on picture mode and if I use the flash mode on, I put it on, which is here. If I take a picture of this fence over here, right, and this is the result. After I took a couple of pictures and some videos, I was expecting to find a folder called photos, like on any regular phone, but unfortunately there is no. So in this case we have to click on files, and here we will see images and videos. Something very important that I'd like to mention, as you guys can probably see over here, there's just a couple of pictures, and for example this one in particular, which is a picture of flowers, the file size is 7 mega 37, which is quite a lot of space, and the selfie picture is 1 mega 80, so a total of 50 mega space for around 12 pictures. When it comes to video, I have here just a couple of videos, and they are not very long, and surprisingly 1 giga of memory is already occupied. And if you go here to settings and to storage, as you can see, already 32% it's taken from the memory. I've also installed the game, which is quite large, and the system takes 6 almost 7 giga, and photos and videos almost 1 giga in just a couple of them, which is not really good because the phone memory is only 32 giga, so you will probably have to get additional space. There are two ways to keep your phone locked. If you go here in settings and to security, there is the screen lock, which creates a pattern, which basically is like this. There is the fingerprint, and the sensor is here at the back. And the third one is face unlock. So far I've tested all three options, and the one that I found the easiest is the fingerprint, and I'm just gonna put my finger over there and the phone will be unlocked. It's as simple as that. Because this phone has a large battery capacity, which is the 10,000 milliampere, it has also the option to charge other devices, so it works as a power bank. But in this case, you will need a hub, which is a USB Type-C at one end. And if I'm going to connect this one, as you can see, the other phone is charging. Now I'll make some tests and I'll show you how fast this phone opens the apps. So I'm just going to open Google Maps and I'm going to press at the same time. I would say it's quite decent. So I've installed one of the most popular games on Android, and as you guys can see, the performance is quite decent, even though it has only 4 giga RAM. And I can say that it's pretty satisfying. And at the same time, I recorded the screen, so it's more than fun. I'm going to show you some super cool features that this phone has. There is a tool bag over here, and it has compass, which measures northwest and so forth. There is a peak hanging, and the phone can be used like this or like this. There is the gradient. There's the height measure. This one I didn't get it right, even though I made some tests before filming this, and I still didn't understand how to use it properly. But hopefully you guys will get the idea. We'll hit back, and one more time. There is the heart rate over here, and this feature to be used, we will have to do the following. Just press in the middle of the camera and then press start, and basically we have to wait until the circle is fully loaded, and it will measure the heart rate. Yeah. Then we have the magnifier, which if you go very close to something, it will it's like a macro basically. Then we have the protector, and this one's mine, that if we keep the phone in like this, then we will have to use our finger to adjust the angles. This is very specific for constructors mainly. And to get out of here, we have to press on this one. Alright, we have the plumb bob, and this one is also very specific. It measures the angle. There is the alarm bell. We have the flashlight, alarm bell, and screen flash. Now the flash is on. And screen flash. This is, in my opinion, very interesting feature. And we have the mirror. And in my opinion, this feature of the mirror, the camera performs extremely well compared to the selfie mode, which is unexpected. After using this phone for more than 1 week, I can say that I'm really impressed with the battery life. In terms of performance, considering the price point, it's also decent. So do I recommend you to buy this phone or to drop this phone? Well, definitely to buy this phone. Guys, if you have any questions about this phone, you can leave them in the comment section below and I will answer. There's also a link in the description of this video where you can check out more information about the product. Thank you for watching and see you next time.